Alright, the camera's all set up. You comfortable?
Yeah, let's do this.
Okay, sweet. So, tell me more about you and Jesus.
Well, me and Jesus were actually really close. I was with him from the beginning. He even put me in charge of the money for him and all the disciples, and I always sat on his right side when we ate. We were actually really good friends.
Wow, so what changed? I mean, what made you... Well, I guess, what made you turn him in?
Things got difficult. Many people forget the history of what was happening at the time. Freedom wasn't a luxury our people had. The Romans that ruled over the lands barely allowed the Jewish people to practice our religion, let alone spread it. I was scared. For my life and our people. Jesus was getting too much attention, and it just horrified me.
What were you scared of? Didn't you trust him?
I thought I did, but the more popular he got, the more trouble he got into. Then people started to call him the Messiah and King, and I thought he was going to get us killed by starting a war. There were many people that thought he was just trying to fight back against the Romans, although we know now he had a greater cause.
Wait, so what do you mean by Messiah?
Well, Jesus gave the Jewish people hope, someone they could believe in. In Judaism, there's a prophecy that one day God would send his son, the Messiah, to rid the world of its sin. And a lot of people thought it was Jesus. But I didn't. Not that time. That's when I went to Caiaphas. I was so confused. I just wanted to keep us alive, and not that the only way to do it was to detain him. I had no idea what was about to happen.
What about the silver? The Jewish priest paid you money for the information on Jesus, right?
It was never about the money. He was my friend. I didn't do it for the money. It meant nothing to me. Things were not supposed to happen like they did. Once I found out what happened to Jesus, I threw the money back at their feet. After that, well, things went downhill.
Okay, so first things first, what did you have against Jesus?
What did I not have against Jesus? I was the Jewish high priest. He only caused trouble. For some reason, the people followed him like he was some kind of miracle worker. I knew the Romans would not stand that kind of behavior for long, so Jesus had to go. Otherwise, the Romans would come and they'd wipe out all the Jews, not only Jesus.
What made you so sure?
I wasn't sure about anything, but all I knew was something big was about to happen, and I had to do my best to stop it. I didn't think that I was crucifying the Son of God. I thought we were killing a crazy man who would bring an end to our people. I did what I thought was responsible.
So do you regret it now that you know?
Yes and no. As a human and a man of the Jewish God, I would never knowingly kill the Messiah. However, if I did not do what I did then, we would never have been washed with our sin. I was just a pawn in God's plan.